state of that makes that land. I think we have to be a land of forgiveness, right? But I also believe that we have to be a state that creates the kind of economy where you don't have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet. I also believe, and this may be controversial, but I also believe that everybody ought to have to pay their fair share, including corporations. And I want to talk a little bit about that. Because some people have criticized me for proposing that we increase the corporate tax in the state of Florida, right? And I want to equip you with a couple of facts about this. Because I'm unafraid of talking about the corporate tax, right? All of us were up in arms just a couple of months ago when Trump and the Republicans did their big grand tax giveaway, where they took the corporate contribution from 35% down to 21%. What that represented for corporations in the state of Florida was a $6.3 billion windfall. Money they were not expecting and did not earn necessarily. $6.3 billion. By the way, in the state of Florida, the corporate tax rate in the state of Florida is lower than that of our 2 neighboring states of Alabama and Georgia, right? And so that's $6.3 billion. How many corporations, what percent of corporations do you believe pay corporate taxes in the state? Just throw out a number. 10%? What else? 18, 20%? Some say 5, some say 4?
6.
3% of corporations in the state of Florida pay corporate taxes, and they're the wealthiest corporations that exist in this state, 3%. And so all we said is, can our corporate tax rate be competitive with our neighboring states of Alabama and Georgia? And by the way, we don't even want all of their $6.3 billion giveaway tax shifting burden from the 1% in corporations that are now going to be shared and paid out by the rest of us. By the way, they made the corporate tax and the tax breaks for the 1% permanent. For the rest of us, they're going to go up. They will go up over time. And so we're going to then supplement the cost of that. And so all we've asked for in our tax proposal is for $1 billion of that it come back to the state of Florida and go into strengthening the public education system in the state of Florida. Why? Because I believe that corporations just don't chase states that have low tax environments. Take California, for instance. Every one of the brand names that any of us are using, our cell phones, Google, Facebook, you name it, Salesforce. All of us use that. They're not fleeing the state of California because of the tax environment. You want to know why one of the reasons they choose to be there? Because they got good education and they got a corporate, they got an environment where when they advertise a job, they're going to be overwhelmed with qualified applicants who are lining up to take those jobs. In this state, we know that we have corporations that come here that say they will not be able to hire from within the state of Florida because we're not producing the caliber of talent to make them ready to hire here. And so I believe, and we're now competing for the relocation of Amazon, and on their criteria, corporate tax environment, like business-friendly tax environment, is like number 7. They want quality of life, they want good schools, they want early childhood education, they want inclusive environments that protect the LGBT community and ensure equal pay for equal work for women. They want all those kinds of things. And so why do we devalue that? Why do we say we got to be the cheapest thing out there in order for people to choose Florida? I don't believe it. And the science does not bear that out. And so I'm going to end here, y'all, because I've taken too much of y'all time. And I'm getting worked up. Yes, I have. I see the chairwoman. I'm about to get out of here. All I'm saying, y'all, is that we should be willing to make the case for what it means to invest more money into teacher pay, increase starting salaries for teachers, that we should be interested in school construction to make sure that our kids are going and being educated and trying to be motivated in mold-infested environments with no air conditioning, and teachers having to come out of their own pocket to pay for supplies. That we should also be willing to say that everybody pays their fair share to make sure that all of our children, regardless of where you come from or what side of town you live on, that you got an equal access to a high-quality early learning environment and education. And finally, y'all, I believe that we should also say and communicate that if you're not in high school and on your way to college, that we should reinfuse trades, apprenticeship, skills training. college work for me, for my older brothers, it was their ability to get a skill that they could monetize, get a job that led to a career that paid them a wage that they can take care of their family. Disney World should not be the only place where dreams come true in the state of Florida. We have to make them come true everywhere. And we gotta work at it. And so I want you to give me a shot. I want you to give me the only thing in life my mother has ever told me to ask for, and that's a chance. And I promise you with a chance, I'm gonna make you proud every single day as your nominee and do the very best that we can to win this state back in November of 2018. Thank you and God bless.
Fabulous candidates for Governor, Andrew Gillum, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure to have you.